Hello and welcome. My name is Tyler and we're playing Minecraft today. Uh, this is our Witherhaven's end map that I've been working on, and today I thought I'd stop production for a second and kind of talk about a few things. When I initially started this channel, I wanted to showcase the creativity that I have in general with things like Minecraft or Kerbal Space Program and things like that, which is mainly why I've been so focused on the both of those two series. My principal desire starting those videos was to have input from viewers like you to kind of give me some help a little bit. And I made a recent addition, this guy over here, to start up the entire district on this edge. And it's really just lack of better... how the hell do you put that? For lack of a better, more imaginative take on it, I've kind of just been focusing on Kerbal and really not paying too much attention to this. And it's unfortunate. I'm getting a bit of a block here. And what I'd like to do is try to, once again, try to kind of lobby for your opinions on this. I like to do a lot more videos. I definitely want to do more videos of construction of different buildings. But, you know, my imagination goes so far compared to that and compared to these other houses. For whatever reason, I'm just not thinking of normal types of buildings that I could be creating. And that's what I kind of wanted to express in today's video, is trying to get feedback from anybody. What kind of buildings I should probably put in here. As you can tell over on the other end here, using the world editor, I went in and put a wall in. A wall to separate the forest from the kingdom. And, you know, we'll make, I think those are dowers or, you know, corners of the castle walls to put up a tower. You know, keep adding on to things, try to make as big of a defense as possible. I don't think I'm going to make a wall that way, because I'm kind of rethinking the whole civilization over there. And if we can get buildings in through this, I kind of wanted to stay away from this, because, you know, it's a spreading infection. Do you really want to construct or have had villagers, you know, living beings close to such a issue? So, you know, I tried to make it in the way of an adventure map, because that's how this started. That's how this whole thing started, was making an adventure map. And, you know, I thought of really cool items here. You know, we got the ice castle out there. We have the, you know, the netherrack encroachment, I guess, lack of a better term. And we've got the temple here that I will have to go into the nether and defeat, and, you know, so forth. Fantasy adventure crap, you know. Stuff that I really like. I really like writing, and I really like creating. So I've got all the writing so far figured out. More will come as we keep adding to this. But really, in general, I mean, this is all about involving you, the viewer, to take part of this. You know, I don't see a lot of map videos that kind of that they want opinions on. I would like to see a whole series of this where everybody can lend a comment or two, you know, lend a building idea. You can certainly email me the building ideas. If you have a picture of something that you wanted me to try to create, anything like that. I mean, I'm really more than happy to throw these things in here. And on it, obviously, give credit to those people that are giving me such good suggestions. Um, I mean, I don't know what it is. It is a slight block that I'm not able to jump across. And, any ideas for particular episodes where you want me to go out and try to find an item or something like that, Once we've gotten a majority of this whole thing taken care of, I can start putting in the quests and everything like that, and then open it up as a 100% complete adventure map. I did travel a bit. It wasn't during recording, but I traveled a bit and I placed a beacon out there. Maybe we can go and check it out. Things like this, the housing design, I've been focusing so much on work and recently Kerbal, coming up with ideas in Kerbal space program, that I haven't really been able to focus too much on this. And every time I come into it, I'm still a little stumped on what I could add to it. Let's just do a quick overview. Let's use the clock tower as my navigation point. Like I said, that took forever before I started using World Editor to get going. But this is the area that I really want to work with. From here to there. We'll put ports and stuff like that. Maybe I might level up or raise the terrain just a bit to allow for less islands and more of a water aquacentric, can we make up that word, area for the port. And I want to get this district done here. I've got a couple more things I could throw in there, but everything else in this area here, I want it to be as basic building as possible. Like I said, I don't want to use a lot of wool, except as carpeting, maybe flooring. It at least look nicer than being on wood constantly. Any other ideas like that, like the clock tower? If you have any other monument ideas that I can instill, park areas, sculptures, anything like that, I would certainly more than love to have people commenting and discussing what would be good for this particular area. Then after that, if it does go well, we could keep branching out. We could at least get this kingdom stretched out. And I know it's not loading, and I apologize for that. We got a swamp right here. We got desert, minimal desert, and then the plains start over here again. We could add something to the jungle even. Anything that you can think of, because I'm pretty much stuck, and I would love, more than anything, I would love help constructing this. And I think that's a very cool idea, to bring in viewers to make suggestions. And I'm surprised nobody's, at least nothing I've seen. I've tried to look for ideas for it. I've tried to look for series where people give their 2 cents on what should be in a map, and I don't see that. I just see a lot of, this is my map, this is how it is. I'd love to see this become something different, something that you wouldn't be used to seeing, and that we could possibly have fun with. So that's kind of what I wanted to say. I'd love any kind of suggestions. I hate to repeat myself, but really I'm just kind of stuck. I want this to be a really cool map, and I'd love to put as many buildings of it as possible, as quickly as possible. I could at least be putting in an episode every day of some new type of building, and getting that going. I still want to try to stick to survival mode, but I could honestly go into creative if it was a quick construction type of tutorial almost, demonstrating how I built the house. We could certainly do that. Same goes for most of the games I play. With Nemoria, coming up, and Terraria and Kerbal. All of those are very creative centric type of games where you got to be imaginative. And of course, with Kerbal Space Program, it obviously has to fit into some sort of physics. But Terraria and Nemoria, I'm looking forward to designing things with suggestions, help from viewers. So if you guys want to help out, leave a comment below. I'm not so focused on the subscriptions or the likes because I don't want to plea for that. You don't have to do that. I just need comments, help on suggestions, anything that you think could improve this map. Not drastically, but any improvement will do. So I'll go ahead and leave you guys to it, and I'll see you next time. Later.